So, Alien Earth Episode 3. Now, I'm not going to do a review of the show just yet. I'm going to wait until after next week's episode, which will be the halfway point. We'll do a halftime report. Let's just say at this point, I've been disappointed in the amateurish writing and the obvious instruction by Disney to Noah Hawley to make this a second screen show. But let's focus on the good today. Episode 3 actually provides some insight into the cyberpunk nature of Earth in 2120. We see Morrow grab this phone that looks like it's right out of 1998. So we get a little cassette futurism here when he calls Yutani, which is really cool that we're seeing the Yutani granddaughter in this show. By the way, Morrow's the coolest character to come out of the Alien franchise in a very long time. Their conversation depicts the typical cyberpunk divided society between the ultra wealthy and the poor, the grimy streets and the luxurious high rises. I believe this actual high rise was destroyed in an earthquake in Thailand recently, or heavily damaged. But then we see Morrow use his cyborg tech that he implanted on one of the hybrids to contact him via a very cyberpunk way of essentially digital telepathy, which is a stellar way to advance the story. All of this is done as Morrow is walking through the underworld of New Siam, and he stumbles across what looks like a Berlin-style BDSM club, and he's using an interface akin to something you would see in Cyberpunk 2077. It's grimy, it's dirty, cassette futurism at its best. Looks like an old AOL or Microsoft dial-up information center that he's figuring out who Prodigy is, since he's been disconnected for the last 65 years. These scenes that add texture to the show are the best elements thus far, not the silly stuff with the hybrids that is more of a distraction than anything else. Hopefully the show steers more into this, a slower paced, atmospheric experience, rather than the CW style dialogue between a bunch of moronic adult children.